The road trip here before heading back to Phoenix. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
Right now, Kevin, I tell you what, the sand in the hourglass is running short. They've got to make a move if they're ever going to make one. They need to do it now.
Yeah, this may be their last chance right now. I mean, I don't know if they have what it takes, but we're going to find out quickly.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Green outside at 3 with Morris at the 4. Bledsoe is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Korver for 3. There's the bucket. Good. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Bledsoe kicks to Green. Fires from deep. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the shot falls short this time.
Still looking for that first bucket here to start the game.
Outside T. Passes it to Carroll. Horford trying to free himself up. And Carroll gets it to go. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Well, I hope they start getting warmed up here soon. That's 0 for 4 to this point.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
And he gets the bucket.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Kicks it to Millsap. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Al Horford. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes his average, that speaks volumes.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just the shot they wanted. Point-blank range.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Carroll. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Millsap a screen. Carroll kicks to Horford. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Korver passes to Horford. Hits the jumper in space. Horford's got 6.
And great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Here's Millsap. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Beautiful ball movement at the end.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Here is Korver, guarded by Bledsoe. Millsap kicks to T. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And it's right missing.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
And the Suns making a change here. Atlanta with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Right side, Green. There's the three. That's good. Tucker's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Suns.
For three.
And here is Teague, averaging 16 points a game. Over to the left wing. The three from Korver. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. And it would have counted had
First team foul.
Next Sunday, April 5th, Pau Gasol and the Chicago Bulls take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Quicken Loans Arena. Be there.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, Steve, Clark, your thoughts?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Green outside at three with Morris at the four. P.J. Tucker is out there with Archie Goodwin.
Markieff Morris with some impressive skill at the offensive end, can score inside and out, but where he still has to improve is at the defensive end of the floor.
The Hawks leading by 8.
First team foul.
Horford dishes to Korver, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Millsap passes to Carroll. And he gets it to go. Carroll's got 4 points in the quarter. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Goodwin kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Goodwin. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his three. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Teague the pass to Korver. Carroll kicks to Teague. Off target from outside.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there. You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Suns trail by 8. The drive by Green. It's stolen. Here's Korver for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Morris has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
The Hawks making a switch here. Max checked in, and he gets it to go. 8 points for Al Horford. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bullock dishes to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Clock at 6. Morris kicks to Warren. Phoenix no good that time either.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Eldon Brand's checked in for Horford. Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And Thabo Cephalosha subbed in for Damari Carroll. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And the fact that they're playing well close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Harold Ontic, he's checked in for Elton Brand. Now, here's Warren. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
And now, here are the squads that have done some tremendous work on the boards since the All-Star break. The Suns in second.
Boy, they've gotten a fresh start since that break, Kevin. They're like a new team when it comes to rebounding the ball. They've gotten charged up and revved up to rebound.
Free throw good, Mack. And Mack drops them both.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. .112 left to play here in the half.
And that passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat to get that steal.
Now the pass to Corver. Unloads. And that misses everything.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
He dishes it to Cephalosha. He feeds it to Mack. He kicks it to Ontic. And here's Corver from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Mack. Atlanta again missing. And Danny Granger gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 10. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Good one. Passes to Wright. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Here's Mack. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Mack's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Every once in a while, he'll kind of step out of his role and give you something.
That'll do it for the first half. The Hawks on top. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Take a look at what Tucker's been doing. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Suns trail by 10. Puts up the baby hook. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And that's a foul called on Archie Goodwin. That is his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Goodwin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carroll. Tries again, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He's just going to punish you on the glass. It's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Rejected by Millsap. Launches a 3, and Kyle Korver gets the 3. Korver's got 10 points in the game.
So hard to try to play defense with the tight mismatch out there that's on the perimeter. They gave up the three-pointer.
And the Suns call time here.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised.